You're watching the Matt to Matt Show, where we talk about... Excuse me.
Exactly 15 seconds, we'll be on the air.
Where we talk about everything that's important to you. From science and technology to pop culture and social commentary. Featuring your hosts Right Matt, Left Matt, and the disembodied voice of Joe. This is where the conversation begins. Now let's have a chat. Matt to Matt. There you go. Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the Matt to Matt Show.
What up?
I am your host, Right Matt.
Hello.
Hey, look, I'm on the right. Joining me, as always, is Left Matt, and in the reality which is virtual... Oh no, my arm's in the mirror. Is the disembodied, re-embodied virtual voice of Joe. Say hi, Joe.
Hi, that's a really complicated name.
Yeah, well, blame you. Tonight we're going to be doing the first ever 2018 VR Olympics. They've never had a VR Olympics in 2018 before, so that's what we're doing.
Where the games are virtual and the prizes are virtual.
And the points don't matter. We are, yeah. We've got Ben joining us again. Hey Ben, how's it going?
Hey. Good to be here.
New room. Is that an XFX box over your shoulder? What's
is.
wrong with you?
This
R9, what is that?
380, 4GB version, if I get my hand to it.
Ooh.
Ooh, over here.
You could almost VR with that.
There we go.
And that's a Netgear next to it, isn't it?
It is not. It is a surfboard from Motorola.
Aris? Motorola?
I think.
Lame.
Yep, Motorola Aris
Lame.
surfboard.
All right. Well, anyway, we've got, I think, Amor Pizza and Eckert are going to be joining us if they can. I keep getting messages. I'm assuming it's the messages of them saying they can't figure out how to get in. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be having Joe and Matt face off. I don't know if you realize this, guys, or not, but we only have one headset, so they're not going to be fighting each other. They're going to be competing for the best score. So it's more like bobsledding and less like a killer bobsledding. I don't know. Can you imagine whoever lives at the end of the bobsled? There's two chutes, and they land, and it's whoever lives as they collide at the bottom. Would that not be wonderful?
Spike on the end.
Oh my goodness. Now we do that off.
Oh hey,
Whoa!
what's up, guys? How you doing?
That's unreal.
All right. Well, we can't hear you. I'm not sure why, but your audio's not coming through. Can you hear us? Okay. No. All right.
I thought I heard him.
Well, they'll fix that then. All right. Well, we're gonna be doing a list of games today. It's gonna be tests of virtual skill, and we're gonna do Matt versus Joe, and we're gonna keep tallies of whoever wins which game, and we'll hand out prizes.
Right.
Whoa.
But since
This is what Joe
whoever
is
doesn't
doing
win
right now.
Gets the consolation
That's
prize, right?
Yeah.
Consolation prize?
Yeah, the constellation prize.
Constellation.
What are you doing?
It's just a bunch of points of light.
That's
It's not.
legit.
Yeah, that's the virtual home. For those of you who don't know, this is your desktop in Steam VR. Yeah. All right. So, first game we're going to be doing.
Neat.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and pull this up. This is my like changing blind, so I can finagle on this computer. Let's check the stream first. Let's give people a minute to filter in. We do have a new time. I should send a message. Dude's not on our Facebook. Like the couple of our viewers that view every week, they're not on Facebook. I don't even know if I have them on Twitter. They'll figure it out. All right. Everything's good. Everything's good. All right, cool. First up, he looks so natural. I just saw his t-shirt. Link's Lawn Service.
I really like that shirt.
I really like that shirt too. All right. First up, we're going to be doing the Fruit Ninja. If you guys have never played Fruit Ninja before, it's a really fun platformer for Android and iPad, but they recently released a VR version.
Fabulous?
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting.
Sounds fruity.
True
It's got rainbow in the... Yeah.
story. True story.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna be doing Fruit Ninja and
Flamboyant Fruit Ninja.
yeah.
Looks of it.
All right, duh. Okay,
Oh,
so
cats.
here's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna give just start up the survival, Joe.
Survival.
Yeah, just start getting your feet under on this. He has never played this before. Whew.
Yeah, me neither.
Can you hear his game? Okay, hear that pan flute?
Yeah, I heard that.
Whoa, it's firing them at him. Hold on.
Wait, there we go.
It's shooting fruit at him. Dang, straight.
Is there a
Okay,
healthier version of this game?
healthier?
Yeah.
Like candy bars?
I don't know, like gluten-free or something.
Healthier than fruit, he says. Oh. Dang.
Where's this set?
Germany.
Oh, cool.
1940s Germany.
Wait a second.
Pretty sure that's true. I'm pretty sure that's true. Check our audio levels are. Okay, Joe, here's what we're gonna do, all right?
Switch off.
This is the round we're gonna do. I've only played this a couple of times, so I figured it'd be a good game to make you guys do. You get 2 tries. We're gonna give you 2 tries on this after your first one. That one didn't count. Practice run. We're gonna do 2 tries. We'll get your best score of the 2, and then we'll switch over to Matt. So go ahead and
So good for
go ahead and hit retry. This is the start. This now counts.
Go easy on me, Joe. I'm the one throwing the fruit, by the way, guys.
We'll do 3. These seem short. We'll do 3 rounds. Let him pick the best of his 3. Dang.
All we're doing, let's take a poll. What are your guys' favorite fruits? Pomegranates. And
Oh, you just like
kiwis.
to be weak.
Yeah. Nobody likes a pomegranate.
do you
It's like
say?
saying your
No.
favorite breakfast cereal is grape nuts.
That's not... I didn't...
It's just as
My
bad as
favorite
that.
fruit is avocado.
Is that a fruit?
You're a fruit.
It's like every other fruit I've seen. And you put it with some sugar in a
There we go.
blender with some milk.
I
Avocado
gotta try that.
with sugar and milk.
Yes.
Well,
Just skip the avocado.
X.
Why are we even
Just
throwing that
sugar
in
and
there?
milk. Oh my
All right,
goodness.
Joe, what was your score? That was round 1.
That
What was your
that
score?
just-
My best was 54. This one was 32.
Can you keep score of these?
You pull up a
Hold on.
notepad.
Hold on.
Pull
I
up a
do.
notepad.
Hold on. All right, hold on. We're gonna be official with this. Do this officially. I'm gonna no.
It's really nice.
Just search for it.
They are nice swords, aren't they? Yeah. No, not sticky notes. OneNote.
Oh,
Boom.
what?
All right.
I didn't mean that. Just all right. Getting fancy.
Take notes on OneNote. No, not on OneNote. Don't get fancy
On
with it. Just take
Notepad.
notes. All right. Let me take a note. What was Oh, it's down here.
54 is his highest.
54.
That's right.
Okay. VR Games 2018. All right. Boom. Game 1.
Just tell the chat to keep score.
Hey, chat, keep score. No, you can't trust our chat. You can't trust our chat.
There's obvious Matt bias.
I'm looking over at
Do you have feet
do I have feet?
in the game?
Oh, I was like, I'm not showing you my feet on the stream. Give me a
Joe
break.
has feet.
Fruit Ninja. Joe got. Sorry, what was it, Joe?
My highest was 54.
Can you pick it up with the sword?
What was that, Joe?
My highest was 54.
That does look cool as he's
54.
poking around at it.
52.
It looks so.
All right. While I was writing,
like,
did you do 3 rounds or 2?
2 rounds.
All right, do one more. We're gonna do 3. So right now Joe's at 54. Can he beat 54? Set a new record, man.
All right, so he gets a practice round. I don't get a practice round.
You get a
I see
practice
how that
round
goes.
and 3. He gets a practice round and 3.
I
Each
don't-
game will
I'm
give
not
you a
gonna need it.
we'll give you a practice. Okay.
I'm not gonna do it. We'll see about that.
Dang. Remind me not to mess with Joe when he's holding a sword. Like yesterday, I would have thought I could mess with Joe while he's holding a sword. But right now, I've changed my mind.
29.
Dang, that one really. Is it getting harder and harder?
It's just because you said it was a practice round. Oh wait, is it actually getting harder?
Feels like it.
Oh, okay. You're thinking about it too much.
Nah. All right. Well,
Use your
okay.
other hand.
All right. Well, we're keeping 54 as Joe's score. Excellent, excellent score. Now we'll just hand it to Matt.
All right.
It's getting progressively harder. Let's hope not. Oh no, that needs to be higher.
He can
That's
cut the
problem.
fruit, but can he stick the landing?
Just
We'll find
stick
out
it.
next.
Can he stick the landing? Just don't stick your foot. All right, Joe. Just loosen the back. Yeah. Yeah, help him out over there. They switch out. I don't know if we mentioned this up top, but we have what? Send a link to your Hangouts. All right, I'm checking to see what happened to them. They disappeared. This is our 1 year anniversary. A year ago, not today, but this week. This is the first Thursday. Is when we had our first episode. So this is kind of a big deal. We've gone a whole year. She's asking me to send a link again. I don't know.
Bravo.
Alrighty then.
All right, dude.
I'll make it space actually.
All right, hold on.
Nope.
Okay, good. We can see you.
They're triggers.
Ooh, nice. Look at him go. Look at him go. Games like this are super simple because... Okay, avoid the bombs. I realize from watching him. Try not to slice any bombs. Oh, you can't let any hit the floor either. That was your practice round. Don't let any hit the floor. Wow, that's
Before
rough.
being cut?
Yeah, you gotta cut every single fruit? Glad I'm not playing.
Oh, so when one hits the floor, it's over?
We have 3 strikes, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. Excellent strategy, sir. Just.
This is the guy who graded first.
Hey, it's
Swing that
working.
thing.
It's working. Look at him go. Look at him go. Figuring it out. We've got another.
Gonna
Oh,
Google some exploits.
we have another sword game coming up, but you're actually fighting people, and it's intense.
Fencing, fighting, torture,
Yeah.
revenge.
Chases, escapes, true love, miracles.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, dude. You got 12 to go. 12 to go. 6 to go. 6 to go.
There's 2 of them, you guys.
Do you have 2 swords? Dude, you have 2 swords. Is that an honor killing? What is that? 62. All right, you get 2 more rounds to see if you can suck more than that.
I'm ahead. Let's just quit.
What's wrong with you? You get 2 more rounds. Average. We're gonna do average from now on. We're gonna average them out.
Changing the goal.
That's how you do it. Or we'll poll the audience and they'll give a score.
Alright, I missed one.
All right. Oh, okay. Let me.
The windshield wiper method. Yeah, I keep sucking on this freaking cooler.
That's all right. Blame the equipment, dude. 22. You got this, man. You got this.
Yeah, he's like, these swords just aren't very sharp.
I'm used to sharper swords. Normally, when I'm slicing fruit in midair, my swords are much sharper. All right, dude. One more. I'm gonna torch you. You're gonna go through another round. You're gonna deal with that. That's ooh, gee.
I'm not used to holding 2 swords.
Where is what I was looking for? Oh, it's over here.
Possibly. Got him.
Oh,
Hey, whatever works for you, man.
was that a coconut? How's that supposed to work?
Hook. Hello.
That's true.
You ever seen Hook?
That's true. That happens.
He halves a coconut. He can halves coconut. All right.
This is making me hungry just watching this.
See that though?
I did see that though.
I'm only
Hey, you almost got a good score.
All right. No,
That's
we're
great.
gonna dude, we're gonna switch games.
2.
We're gonna switch games, and then you're gonna start the next game.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
That makes some sense. I'm figuring all of this logic out as we go, and I'm like, you know what would make sense? All right, hold on. Let me do this. Bing.
You should have tested them for performance-enhancing drugs first.
I tested my rig for performance-enhancing apps.
No overclocking. We're good.
Definitely. There's no overclocking at the Olympics. All right.
Except for
So
Olympic overclocking.
I have to look up.
What Joe's doing.
Why am I not able to do this? All right. Let me get you going on this. Next up, we have John Wick Chronicles. We're not going to be actually fighting people because that would get bloody. Like people would. You have to like hit the floor, hit the dirt. So.
I have the wrong hands on.
Yeah, it always switches hands. You're gonna have to switch hands.
I will have to?
You'll have to switch your hands. Even if you turn it off, turn it back on again. Whatever hands are oriented properly, it's really weird. This game alone, it's very weird. So yeah, John Wick, we're gonna be doing the shooting gallery. It's gonna be a shooting range. So whoever gets the highest score in the shooting range. 1 practice. You can have up to 3 runs. If you feel pretty confident, you can call it quits after a good one, but you may as well run all 3. Dude. I'm trying to bring in Amor Pizza and Eckert if I can.
Tell me where to go. Where's Joe? I'm taking my competition.
Shoot the. just go ahead and get into the. Just go ahead and get into the round.
Ultimate deflected. We're off to a good start.
Great start. You missed the giant logo 3 times.
Just take out the judges. That's all you gotta do.
Also, points for style. Audience, let us know who looks better while shooting. So.
I like your champion
Okay,
shirt. It's
good point.
it's quite nice. Look at that champion style. All right.
Even most people look like fools while they play VR.
I suppose. Very good. And pistol. Are we doing pistol still? Pistol. Least complicated. There's Police Academy left.
Just grab the knob. There you go.
It's tricky. If there still isn't, well, a lot of these games are older, but there isn't like there
Can you
isn't.
hear us?
Oh, we can hear
Yes.
you. Hello, hi.
Hi, hello.
Hey, it worked.
Yay! All right, I am screen. Oh, okay. Here we go. You guys can't see anything, really, can you? Let's screen preview. Yeah, somebody help him out there. Boom. Can you guys see much better now?
Where's the safety on this?
There is no safety. Load it up. Ratchet the slide. You have to actually put a clip in, ratchet the slide, and yeah.
That looks fun. Do it.
Every time you hear that blink noise, that's a perfect kill. Either a headshot or a heart shot. Like that, yeah. You're also scored on time. It aggregates a score itself, so we can't decide to discount that. Nice. Ooh, dang.
Yeah, I had like 30 seconds of practice.
Wow.
Dang.
It looks like an expensive test facility.
Well, it's under, if you've never seen, which you probably haven't, John Wick, it's
Nope.
under the Continental, which is like the hotel where all of the I was gonna say outlaws hang out.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's getting away from you.
That's a tricky. I tried running like for time on this once, and I just like center of mass everybody. Like as long as if you nick them, they go down. And so I just tried to speed run through and just like hit everybody at least once somewhere. My score was so low, even though I did it really fast. The score was so low because it's like, dude, you like hit his elbow and like nicked his spleen and like we want headshots and heart shots. Come on.
But they're gonna want to tap out. They don't want to stick around after getting hit. So
The tricky
it's
part-
the same.
Yeah, it's good. It's about to get really tricky. They pop up with hostages.
Oh.
Like, so you have to do like Taken style. You have to shoot over the hostage's head. Hey, dude, what's up? Eckert.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, you must have spoken because when you talk, you pop up on screen.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. I think. Hey Ben, say something.
So we should have an argument then.
There you go.
So, like,
So it just
Empowered.
goes back and forth.
Oh, right in the hostage's face.
We can sing the alphabet every other letter.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll do that later.
Because, yeah,
You
that
know,
would-
it's a good thing it's just me and Ben that switch screens, because if it was me and Matt, people would just be like, how is he shaving and then unshaving and then shaving?
the delay on that stream is insane.
Yeah.
Now with us, it's just like, he's a puffer fish. Anyway.
Something like that.
That's
Something
just
like
me on Big Trouble in Little China. I'm gonna burst into letters soon.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That messed me up as a kid. That guy who just got so
Yeah.
angry, steam's blowing out of his nose and his ears, and he just blows up like a balloon, and then blows
It was,
up like
yeah, like the pieces of skin go everywhere. That was something.
Lo, look at that spin move. Spin move. Shoot him in the knee, shoot him in the face. These ones are tricky. I hate that. The instinct to move on to your next aim quickly is strong. It's a strong instinct.
I don't understand the quickly part, but I get the move off part.
Yeah, you'll like, wait, I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, crap, I
It
missed.
seems like it feels like killing floor to not have the aimer.
Well, what's, let me, hold on a sec. Let me,
Yeah, he wants me to know. Yeah, hold on.
we're actually looking down his left eye. This is out of his right eye, but it has the chaperone in there. So if you can see that,
Okay. So he has to
there's a
aim.
3-dot
He's
sight.
seeing down his
Yeah,
sight.
there's a 3-dot sight there, and like it's
Wow.
really accurate. If you line it up on the head, you get headshot. The problem is, it's wide angle fisheye, and the chaperone boundary appears in there. So
No, I prefer the other view for
so
cinematic
yeah,
reasons.
the problem is
Yeah.
you can't switch this to the right eye. So you're looking out of their
No.
non-dominant eye, so you don't see them lining the shot up. It looks like they're just like gangster shit.
Okay.
It's alright, dude. If you miss it, it just comes right back around.
Alright, we crossed to a good start.
Hey Matt, you've been beckoned to check the chat.
Oh, sorry guys. I have a couple extra windows I don't usually have up, and so I keep forgetting about that.
We'll love her, not a fighter. There's no game test. Check your 6.
Hey, Commissar Bar. Oh, not missed a single episode since Matt Christensen was on. Commissar Bear, thank you so much. Just letting you know, someone all the way over in
All the way
Germany.
over in Germany loves you.
Bam.
Well, hello, Germany.
Oh, he just It's okay. It's all right. You can survive 2 or 3 grenades to the face. You're John Wick. You're fine.
Yeah. You're just like, whoa.
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 Just don't let him nick your spleen. I mean, apparently that makes you tap out.
It does. Have you ever had your spleen nicked?
Ooh.
It's not pretty.
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, you guys can't see what he's doing. I'm sorry. This is tricky. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull the chat up on my phone, and I'll monitor the chat on my phone because I can't. I
It
don't
also counts as you.
That's it. That's definitely it. The let him go.
Wow.
Yes. They got away, but he's
Good.
tracking them down. They projector. Boom. There we go. Yeah, the nice part is they don't go away. They just keep circling. They're just like, you're gonna hit us eventually, dude.
Does he have to keep count, or does he get a heads-up display for his ammo?
The ammo, no. You have to keep count. This game's awesome about that. Like you can
And by
literally.
keep count, he means click a couple of times with an empty cartridge.
Well, no, it stays back. Like the slide
oh,
locks in the back
nice.
position. Yeah, and if you ratchet the top when there's already one in the chamber.
I think you got him.
Hey, there you go. $28.99. Look at this kid.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, Joe. What did Matt get in Fruit Ninja? 64, 62. 60.
No.
All right, John Wick.
Yeah, I think it was 62.
It was 60 something. All right, Matt got.
Was it?
What score was that, dude?
28, 199.
28, 199. All right. Bam. Damn. All right, hit change weapon. I don't know why, and then just pick up the handgun again and shoot it again. Fire. Where's your handgun? Oh.
Just leave that anywhere, bro.
All right, that was your practice round. This is your round for real.
Are you serious?
We'll keep both scores, whichever one's higher you get. But if the other one is lower, you have to stay with
Exhausting.
it.
Do your hands hurt yet?
It's best of 2. We'll just do best of 2. Sure. Whose hands? My hands? Why would my hands hurt? I said no nudity.
Getting real.
We just said.
Limited nudity?
Bounce.
No, I said limited state on YouTube. Or nudity. Where is my monster?
This is fantastic content.
Hey, whatever brings in the views, am I right?
Ready for some left mat shirt removal memes. Just Photoshop him onto Putin.
All right, you got your.
You'd also have to Photoshop him onto a horse. I mean, that's just a lot of work.
All right, you good, dude?
It is much easier.
Reload it, ratchet the slide. Oh, I was saying, like, if you keep pulling the slide, you can empty the magazine. Like, it removes. Yeah, if there's one in there, you can just shoot it at him. Ta-da! Click, click, click. Boom. What's really cool is if the clip is near the gun, dude, throw them. Pick them up and throw them. Grab another. You just keep throwing them from your hip. You reach to your hip and grab, and it just pulls a clip out of nowhere. You can throw it straight in the air and then hold your gun upside down, and it'll land in your gun. Yes.
Did that just happen?
Yes. It's John Wick. What do you expect?
Oh man, I gotta get me one of these.
Yes, you do.
I can't juggle.
I spend all day just doing silly gun tricks that are like...
Start your second round. Go ahead and go. I gotta grab something. Just like roll forward a bit. There you go.
Take note of the weak spots in green.
There's something screwed with the headset.
I think you're supposed to hit the targets.
That is the general idea, yes.
That is the objective.
This is the round where he practices using fear as a weapon and not the bullets themselves.
They're not flinching. Why are they not flinching?
How close can he get the bullets?
Get him.
Call me Sar Bear. I saw Commissar Bear commented a couple of times about like time zones and shame I can't catch it live. After the fact, and I saw those comments. I read those comments. I replied to those comments.
You good?
No. Headset's like all fuzzy.
Okay, hold on.
Can you tighten it? Tighten it.
Don't go wrong.
It's possible you
It's still like, that's...
dude, it's possible you swiped your face across the lenses. You loosen it, take it off, and have a peek. See if they look all gross. No? All right. Well, you have to just make sure they're centered on your eyeballs, up to down.
I just wasn't doing well, so I'm restarting.
All right, you just restart this round. You get penalized for time.
What's kind of cool about this technological curve that we're seeing with VR is that we'll probably look back at this setup that we're using today 10 years from now, 15 years from now, and be like, wow, that was so primitive. Those were the early days.
Yep, remember when they had cables on the back of the headset? Those are already going away.
No, I think I actually...
Yeah.
Remember when you could feel the set pulling you forward a little bit?
Yeah.
That's better, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna slim all this stuff down, and it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, as I was saying, I went to Commissar Bear's Facebook page, or sorry, YouTube page, and kind of hot. went and subscribed, I think, on my other account. But yes, I did see your comments, and I'm happy that you can actually catch us live from Germany. I don't know why. I thought Beggar Hero was from Germany. I don't know where I got that idea from. But yeah, I heard him on Matt Christensen's show. He called in, and I was like, oh, there's no accent. I don't know where he's from, like Toledo or something? Come on, that's lame. Alright, silence my phone. You're gonna go bring the chat up? I'm trying to. Your phones are terrible. They,
Yeah, I just set mine so I can look at the chat. You see me looking at my phone, I'm reading you guys.
They constantly yell at you. You turn your phone on and it's like, hey, no, not that. Look at this. I set all the apps. I set all of the apps that I commonly use. They're not on my homepage. I have to dig for them. So I have to, like, I never check Facebook unless I actively want to check Facebook, which can be 2 days later.
Great.
And I'm just like, let me look at Facebook, and it's like 15, and I'm like, oh, 15, I must have missed something. Birthday. Friend of yours posted something. Birthday. And I'm like, glad I wasn't bothered by all of that constantly. All right. I'm popping up that chat. Where we at?
I wish I could set my phone to not open up to the last tab that I had open.
Dude, come on. Accuracy percentage.
Because I'll be in the middle of something and get distracted, but it's content I really wanted to consume, reading or watching, whatever. And then I'll get distracted, half a day will go by, I'll open my phone to do something important, and I'll open right up to that tab I was on before, because the phone just opens where you left it. And suddenly I sucked into whatever engaging content I was consuming, and I forget what I opened my phone to actually do, like pay a bill or call someone important or something like that. So I wish I could set my phone to keep the tabs on the side so I can go back to where I was if I want to, but always open to the home page no matter what.
Nice.
There might be a setting for that. So, like,
dude, you see that right over the guy's shoulder? I was saying a while ago, there should be an app that helps you like better not be distracted by your phone, like aggregate together, like click here to check these apps. Otherwise, we won't even remind you they exist. So that you can do whatever it is you're trying to do on your phone without all your apps being like, no, me, pick me. Right?
What I hate is when I exit out of an app, like Facebook, that'll suck you in forever and not let go. And by the time my phone is exited, which is like a half a second, I've already forgotten why I exited the app or even which app I quit. And then I just instinctively click on the Facebook app again and open it back up and go, dang it, this is exactly what I was just doing. I was trying to do something else. What was it? I've already forgot. Bad.
Several times. The worst is when it's like, Marin will be like, hey, can you find that thing for me? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We'll be driving, and I'm like trying to look for directions, and I keep getting distracted. She's like, I need to know if I take this exit, and I'm like, oh yeah, hold on. That's funny. Oh yeah, the exit. Yeah, sorry. It's awful. That's why, and of all the reasons, that's why it's actually handy to go like, hey, something search, find me whatever thing, without having to tap anything, without having to look at anything.
Exactly. You could be like, don't distract me. I've got the words in my mind.
It's like eventually they'll realize that everyone's just bypassing all of the stuff trying to grab their attention, and they're gonna program it to be like, okay, but first, would you like to check your Facebook? Take me to the store. All right, but first, Twitter's got a lot. You got a lot of things on Twitter you probably want to deal with, dude.
Speaking of which, my GPS suddenly started saying, turn left past the Starbucks.
No, really?
The only landmark ever that I've heard them mention. But they say turn past the Starbucks. And it says it twice where we live now. We're coming off the freeway because we turned to turn on it and then we go past it.
Wait, so only Starbucks?
Only Starbucks.
I thought there was
no
an
other
example.
landmark have I ever heard it say. And if it's different, someone correct me, but I've never heard an example. I've traveled a lot. I use my GPS a lot.
Do you drive by a lot of
I've never
Starbucks?
point anything out. Now it's pointing out Starbucks when I'm near them. Pretty evil.
Oh, so close. Almost got. I was like clenching my fists, like, oh no, he's gonna get blown up. You know what's weird about those? They throw a grenade from like a grenade launcher into your little hovel there. You're supposed to catch it and throw it back. It does no damage to you on this map. It's training for in the real game when they actually do damage. What's up, dude? Sorry. Eckert just popped up full screen because you like bumped your microphone or something. Yeah. They will.
It's that app you were talking about saying, obviously, this is what you should be paying attention to.
Yep. But it doesn't do any damage on the training, so I just ignore it because there's no point in catching it and throwing it back because you get more points for headshots than you do for bomb kills. So if you pick up the grenade and you throw it back and kill the people with it, you don't get as much score as if you just ignored the grenade and shot them all in the head. So that's a life lesson. Ignore the grenades, just shoot them in the head.
Ignore the grenades of life.
If you're John Wick. That's qualifier there. Dang, yo.
Because your toes aren't as important as your trigger finger.
Yeah, this is the one right here.
Good shot.
You could totally do this on crutches.
Unless you shoot guns with your feet.
29,490.
Your trigger toes. 24,940. What was it?
29,490.
24.
29,490.
Oh, that's a pretty high score, bro.
Oh, I don't know why I can't just spit that right back.
Using only the previous score as a reference.
Yeah. I'll just keep the previous score as a reference. All right, now it is Joe's turn. Look at that marble floor. What a classy place.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not bad, huh?
Oh, that's not at your place. I was like, where'd you put that in?
No, but dang it, it's virtual and it fooled you.
I did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. It's weird that they would do that too. Like, look at that super shiny floor, and the marble countertop, and it's like, it'd be so much easier on your.
Because they only had to create cardboard people.
No, it'd be easier on your graphics card. Like, it's a virtual game, so it's not the simplest thing to like render. But they're like, we'll make it shiny and look good, and it does.
Are those like rubber guns, or just places where guns would be?
Those are places guns would be. You can switch it. You switch it to sandbox mode, and you can switch weapons mid. It just like throws a bunch of guys at you, and you can switch to like your shotgun, and then switch to your sniper rifle, and kind of practice using whatever you want.
That's cool.
Does Joe know how to change magazines?
Yeah, he ran this right before we started. So.
Okay, right. Little known downside to VR: sweaty forehead.
Oh, I have my other pad.
No, it's just.
I mean, like for his sake. I was gonna. You can each have the pad, and you can have your own sweaty pad.
No, we're sweat brothers.
Gross.
All right, yeah, you can slide in here. I don't know. You're not gonna be going anywhere for at least.
You could just put like a towel on his head first, and then put this thing on.
Your score will be
Yeah. Just pro tip. I couldn't figure out what was happening for a while. You grab your magazine right with your finger, and you hold the trigger to hold it. You slide it in, and then you put your hand up. You're still holding the trigger from the magazine,
That's
and
clever.
you're not holding the gun.
I got you.
So half the time you weren't holding the gun, and I assumed it was because you thought you were holding, but really it's because I did that. I kept doing that a bunch. So,
What's the net result of that?
you end up with your hands next to each other, not gripping, and for some reason it seems like the gun is more accurate, or it's held straighter or something. I don't know. When the game shows you holding the gun with two hands, your accuracy is just better. See, right now he's just holding next to each other. For most likely that same reason. So after you put the clip in your gun, Joe, release the trigger and grab it again. Oh hey,
Oh, chat. That's why
what's
that
up?
was looking.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing fantastic. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Joe's doing fine. I think Matt's winning so far, but we'll see how it goes after this. This is
Yeah,
Joe's.
it's just a great day to be on the range. It
is, you know,
it's a
that
beautiful day.
smell of gunpowder. It's fantastic. This is
I
Joe's
think
practice
I'm really
run.
excited today to see how this one turns out. Been a lot of anxious expectation this season.
Yeah.
We've been waiting 4 years for this.
And it all comes down to tonight.
Yes.
For the next game, we're gonna ski and then shoot.
There actually is a skiing app, and it's a lot more intense than you'd think. Like, you know, you just do this with your arms, you go faster and faster, and the jump comes in, and you just kind of like hold your thing, and you just slide off the slide, and you fly through the air, and your brain's like, this feels weird. Because unlike other, like, in games where you like fall off, no,
totally like a real thing.
It says that. I think looks like Joe's giving up.
Can't even compare.
Joe's giving up
I
on
love
the.
how much Matt gets a kick out of experiences where, like, your brain is telling you this feels weird.
I like having conversations with my
Like, man, I
brain.
eat that up.
Unlike other games, if you jump off of something in a game and your feet are in mid-air, but your feet are actually touching the floor, your brain goes, well, you're actually touching the floor. If you have skis on, even when you're in mid-air, your brain goes, yeah, you're touching something. Those are your skis, not the floor, and it tricks you into thinking you're in the air way better than like Richie's plank experience where you're supposed to be in the air and your feet feel the floor. Trust me, it's different. Try it. You'll like it.
Yeah. It's like when you eat like a
I like how it forces
Like
you to
a
take a
mini-
knee.
like a mini pizza bite, and you're like, this isn't
This
pizza,
feels
but
weird.
then it tastes like pizza.
And it tricks your brain into thinking you're eating
This
pizza.
might be pizza, but I'm not sure. It feels weird.
I love that example because I'm just so confused of, isn't it pizza? Like, how do you define pizza?
It's
Like,
not, dude.
It's a
It
bread
is not
product with
pizza.
tomato sauce and cheese.
You put
I
tomato
don't see
sauce.
a pizza around, but
If you
man,
put-
I'd be darned if this isn't in
If
my
you
mouth.
put
I'm
tomato
confused.
sauce and cheese and pepperoni inside 2 pieces of wheat bread and then stuffed it in the oven and ate it, Ben's like, what you say? You looked intrigued. You looked intrigued, dude.
I'm listening.
That was crazy. It would not be pizza. Ben's like, though. How do you think calzones were made? People just pinched the end of the sandwich.
I'll try that. Things
That's what
I
they did.
need.
That's how they made a calzone. They put 2 pieces of bread and it spilled out the sides. So what they did is they pinched the edges first to make sure nothing would come out. And then that's how you get a calzone. Kneecap, 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 kneecap. Look at the kneecaps go. Oh, jeez. Which is funny because if somebody shot me in the knee and I was holding a big shield, I would probably do more than just drop the shield. It's like they shoot him in the kneecap and all they do is lower their shield. Like I would crumple to the floor, but I am not a wooden. This is intense.
So is this a specific amount of time and you shoot as many as you can?
There's
Or
a
is it
certain
specific
number.
amount of guys?
There's a very specific pattern to this, which is funny because I've done this maybe 200 times. This is my go-to opening when I do something in VR. I'm like, I'll do a couple rounds at the range. There's like, gee, I don't even know, like 90 or something, like people, 60 something. There's a lot. It keeps count down there on that screen that you can't quite see. And it's the same pattern, the same guys in the same order every time.
Okay.
Yeah, so doing it.
It's not like a survivor mode.
No. No, there isn't like an endless mode on anything.
Survive against the paper people. Like, the people outside your circle.
You get 1,000.
How long can you live?
You get 1,000 misses, and then after you miss 1,000 times, you're.
No, I was thinking like survive for 2 minutes.
All right.
Or
Okay.
how many can you get in 2 minutes?
I got you.
All right, one more time, Joe.
No competition.
It was
Do
what?
you need to give him some coaching or anything, some tips?
15 what, Joe?
15,263.
I like the title of this document. VR Games 2018.
Yeah, it's not the
Can you
Winter
just
Games.
specify the year that much?
It's the Winter Games 2018. Come on, it's the Olympics.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Come on.
I missed that part. Sorry.
Yeah. It's. Hold on.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Fruit Ninja actually became an Olympic sport at some point. It's that ubiquitous at the moment.
I'm curious when they're gonna do VR like esports.
We should do, if it is, Ben, we should do Fruit Ninja in the poorest countries for Olympics, just to show them how little we care about food.
You got a bunch of kids running onto the track trying to eat the virtual fruit. Where is it? I saw him slice a mango. Yeah, that's sad.
Well, then we can easily donate the leftovers.
There you go. That's compassion.
The crowd will cheer every time a piece goes flying off.
To what? Like the virtual,
Donate-
the
You're gonna
virtual.
donate the leftovers of virtual food.
You
How
send
long
them.
are gonna get
You
many
send them
more
to
than
those.
just a couple bites?
Not even the actual, just the leftovers, the virtual food we don't want anymore.
You can send them. You can send them to the. You send them to the poor people on Facebook so that they can like fertilize their chickens on Farmville or something. You get virtual
There you go.
fruit to their virtual farms. Where do you think we get? Where do you think we get the virtual fruit for fruit
Waste
slicer?
nothing.
Fertilize your chickens.
Oh yeah, you have chickens. That's right.
Do you not grow chickens in dung? I thought you grew chickens in dung. My bad.
I'm not sure what the game is.
They call it barbell, but there's issues in that town.
Okay, that was like the main reason I went vegan. Do they not? Do they not grow chickens in dung? I missed what he said. I could just tell it's at my expense. That's all I know. I don't know what he said, but I can tell I was the butt of that joke.
Start crying, laughing so hard.
So back to the game. Joe's getting some good headshots in there. I have to say, there's been a lot of. I'm like,
Are you supposed to hear those beeps like one after another, or they're supposed to be punctuated with like click, 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 beep? Because that's how it was when I
You're
was
not
playing,
supposed to
so.
hear them like consecutively. There must be something wrong with the game if that's
Yeah.
happening. I was gonna say, like, I am impressed with how much you guys are like just like going straight for the headshot, because it's hard to tell when you're looking at it in pancake mode, but like those things are pretty far away and they're pretty hard to see. So to
Well, I wish you would have emphasized that when I was playing though. They're like really far away.
oh,
Really
sorry.
far
Did you not
away.
see how far away they were? How far away? Oh, okay, they looked closer.
Yeah, they're like this far away from your
you
face.
can
Actually,
see. You can see when you're in there how far away they are.
Get your right.
I have to say though, when you've done like 8 rounds of this in a row, and you keep hearing that dry fire of click and no reward ding going off, you get really angry.
1,000 points.
have you guys done VR, Andrew or Ben or Rachel?
Once.
They have.
That is-
I actually brought this whole rig to them once. Set up
Oh,
their
right.
living room was just like VR is king. Come on.
Yes,
Actually-
and the first introduction I had to it was a really weird song.
Oh, that's
That's
right. Did you ever do that? It's a song "Old Friend." It's a really cool song, but like there's just this cartoon happening around you.
The animation to it, the whole video.
Yeah, there's like this
With, like, a
cartoon
dragon
happening
comes
around
down?
you. No,
No,
it's like
no.
this guy, this little short guy is running around singing the song with like a really tall hat and a baton. He's like leading a parade kind of thing. And like you're on a very small planet sphere thing, and things are like walking up over the horizon and like people dancing.
Does
And
it start with like a?
And there are a lot of cartoon bottoms.
I don't know what it is. They're like everyone's these little amorphous like naked chimps, but then their bums are like so sculpted and they like intentionally jiggle.
Now put your hands down.
Yeah, it's weird. But it's like, hey, if we're in virtual reality, why not little chipmunks running around wagging their fannies? It's a cool song though.
That's really the unexplored part of VR. I'd like to see.
Well, that's kind of the idea.
Or chimp
Is
butts.
when would you ever get the chance to experience this in real life?
I really don't know.
Everyone is dying to experience.
Actually, I think I
Experience this in real life, so we've got to have a VR version.
think my friend got kicked out of the zoo for that. Actually.
He's marching around there and singing in the zoo.
It is an interesting thing about the potential for existing media being translated into.
Ooh,
with you, VR, Ben.
ooh,
Yeah.
28 and 294.
Oh, wow. That was a serious improvement.
Wow, that was, we should take the difference in the scores, and that should be the score.
Yeah.
The
How
improvement.
much did you improve?
Oh, the improvement.
Yes.
Ah,
Like I did
okay.
like 3% better, and you did like 75%.
You know what?
better.
I'm making a
game it,
I'm making a no.
terrible the first time.
I'm making a judgment call. Matt got to run through an entire practice run before we started, and Joe got about 30 seconds into a practice run. So I'm gonna say Joe gets one more run through since Matt had 3 complete runs. No. If you got 16,000, I'd call it good, but that was way too close. You get one more go. We have to make sure this is fair.
This is fair.
We have to make sure this is fair and exhausting.
Just do it. Just do it around.
If you let's not
Don't shoot the touch screen.
let's not twist his arm. If you don't want it, we could end on it and we could go to another game and then come back to this. I don't know.
Sounds good.
I think Matt's just afraid Joe's gonna kick his butt.
No, really, we should end. Like, no, quick.
No, Joe, take the L. Take the L, man.
No, we should keep recounting and recounting until the person we want to win wins.
Whoa, that's a bit too.
I think it would be a damage to our democracy if Joe does not accept the outcome of this here competition.
You will lose points for eating innocence.
It's really weird because that guy's voice is only in one ear because you're wearing a Bluetooth and that guy's talking to you. I don't know if you can hear the guy talking. Oh,
Does he make
Joker.
fun of you or what?
What's that?
The guy in your ear, does he make fun of you or what? Or does he say look behind you or?
Oh, yeah, he's like, to your right, and things like that. Yeah. Or, weapons function better with ammunition, and it's like, dude, seriously? I'm getting shot at? I don't need sarcasm.
I would like to see one of these games with full-on classical music for the soundtrack. 'Cause I don't know, it's always stereotypical same soundtrack.
Well, it's underground. It's got to be.
The soundtrack to this game is actually really good, but when you're talking about video game soundtracks, Payday 2, which is my go-to game these days, because they have a VR version, Payday 2 lets you pick the track for your dang, talking it like a pro. They let you
That's
pick
cool.
your track from like the 30 tracks that come with the game for like the level.
He plays
But-
ABBA.
But they have these no, they're ones that come with the game. They're not actual songs. But they're really cool and they're like, you know, dancey, upbeat songs. But they time them just right with the waves of bad guys, which is weird because the bad guys like don't like appear. They like surround the bank that you're robbing and like bust through the windows. And so they have to like be around the bank and they're ready to burst in right as like the buildup happens, and then it's like there's a drop and the guy in your ear's like get ready, and then like the bass drops on the song and everybody busts in the windows and is shooting you. But like before that happens, you could just walk outside and start shooting them. They're like waiting for the drop in the song to enter the room. It's I don't know how they. The timing
That's
in
fantastic.
music in video games always sucks. I don't know how they time that so well. And it's like pick your track. We'll just time the bad guys to the song you pick. It's really cool. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Especially in VR, when you're all like amped up and you've got your guns and like it's really loud and it's pumping in your ears and like it really sells it. Smoke, flashbang goes off, smoke bombs, all the windows blow in, guys come in shooting at you. And the bass drops.
The real reason we have VR is so we can experience life as if it were a movie. Not
Exactly.
just like, oh,
Exactly.
real life experience I'd like to do.
100%.
Movie real life experience.
Yeah, it's like, why do we watch Ocean's 11? So we can watch these guys rip off a casino.
With music.
Actually ripping off a casino is a lot of fun as well.
We've heard that.
Virtually ripping, like I virtually robbed the place. You're gonna have to start using that phrase differently. I was like
Yeah.
virtually, it was like virtually pointless. What do you think, dude?
Speaking of virtually pointless, have you tried Fallout 4 VR?
No, I have to wait for it to be on sale. I cannot spend another $60 for a VR version of a game that I don't already own.
Yeah.
I didn't buy the
I
first
really,
one, but
I really wish they had let people who already owned it
yeah,
keep it, but it's
it should have
expensive
been.
project
It
to
should
do
have been a
for it.
DLC. It should have been like a DLC. Like you already own the
Yeah.
game, buy this add-on for $30. Like even anything less than 60, but $60, nice.
Good shot.
Yeah. Oh, robbed. One thing I've noticed about these the VR games is
On your left.
obviously they don't translate one-to-one what you're doing with what the game's doing. So like the game's doing this, and you kind of feel like you're doing this, but really you're like doing this. So like you feel like you look way cooler than you do.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, I haven't videotaped myself doing like the sword fighting game, but I can imagine I do not look as cool as I feel, because I feel really cool. You know, I've got a sword in one hand, a shield in the other, and I'm like, stab the guy between his arm, and I probably am like, Wait, it's whatever works. It's whatever works.
You know, the old meme where it's like 3 or 4 sections where it says what I think I do, what my friends think I do, what my parents think I do. Yeah, I would fit into that pretty well.
Yes.
To resurrect the dank meme.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I said the first one was his practice round.
Well,
you could tell.
Close enough, did he cheat?
No, he didn't.
That was fantastic. That was great.
That was great.
Fantastic.
Dang. All right. What was it? 36-22.
That was great, Joe. Can he hear me?
Unfortunately not. I had it patched in there, but then it was coming back through, and we had like looping echoes, so.
Okay.
And if I put you
says good job.
Yeah, Ben says great job. Uh-oh, he's got the shotgun.
Oh, he's got the shotgun.
It goes in the back. The ammo goes in the back.
Goes in the back.
In the back. It's not on your back. Pick it up from your hip like usual. But it goes in the back of the gun. There you go. That is the worst gun in the game, but you can win with more than 100% accuracy. Because you hit guys like twice. I'm like, how did I get 212% accuracy? Oh, okay.
So what's the next game?
So when you reload, do you only get 2 more shots?
No. It reloads. It's I don't know if you've ever seen that kind of shotgun before. It has 2. It has 2 chambers of. Good job, Joe. It has 2 rows of ammunition, and then 1 row for the barrel, and so it has like 14 shots in it or something.
But it is kind of the one where you have to keep refilling it if you want to get it full again.
Yep.
That's cool.
Oh, wrong mouse. All right. Down. Oops. Yeesh. All right, so we've got a 1 and a 1. So we're gonna have to do an uneven number of games. So, all right. Next up, we're gonna be doing the drunken bar fight.
Oh yes, this one is great. This is a lot.
We're gonna watch Joe fight in a bar, and the fun part is the drunker you are, the bigger your character, and the easier it is to fight. So, to win, you'd best chug as many beers as possible before smashing them in people's faces. Like you said, let's pretend life is like the movies. You ready to get wasted, Joe, and waste a couple people?
As ready as last time.
As ready as last time. Alrighty then. We get a spectator view this time too. So that is Joe.
I'm trying to light up that chat.
Being kind of sad.
It's a very important event this season, because last season there were speculation about the bar stools being about 5 centimeters too low.
Yeah.
Which measurements showed they were.
The athletes.
That's important to get that right.
Okay, Joe, you gotta pay attention to that chaperone.
Wow, those dudes don't like you.
Caveat: moving in this game is like super hard.
Yes. Yeah. Since your area, the entire John Wick game is set up so that you don't have to leave your chaperoned off area. There's no teleporting. There's no sliding. This game you have to use the trap pad to slide, and it's really tricky because my trap pads are broken. So. Oh! Ow! Yeah! Give him what for, man! Alright. Watch your footing, Joe. Oh! You were getting close to light. You're fine now. He's like, I showed that guy who. Oh, jeez!
That's why I had that.
Arms up. Yeah, there you go. Oh, pool cue. He's going with the pool cue. Now we're seeing the expert use of the pool cue. Pool balls. There are darts on the wall. We'll see if he decides to use those yet. Oh no! You hit the lady. Now everyone's pissed. Arms up, Joe. Arms up. Quick. Just. She's. Oh! Oh! Get it?
That chick
He's got to pick himself up.
Does it get harder to pick yourself up?
No.
No. That sounds so cartoonish.
Keep your arms up. There you go. Hands by your face. With a walker. Oh! He knocks out Bob with a walker. Careful, this guy dodges. He has to go in your mouth, man. He's like, am I drunk yet? Yes. Yes. Oh, nice block. Oh, what? What? He blocked that one. That's all right. That's all right.
Karate! Oh, that's cool that you pick yourself up.
Oh no! You know, sometimes you're just done. You are down for the count and then some. All right. How do you wanna do this one?
How is it scored?
That's a good question. All right. So we have punches, KOs. Let's just do KOs.
KOs?
Yeah, because you fight somebody and then when you knock them out, they crawl away and the next guy comes at you. So that's how many people you can survive. All right, so that was Joe's practice run. Check. That was his practice run. So try it again.
Okay, how do I do that?
I don't know. It probably says on screen pull trigger or something like that. All right, so it's 2 in bar fight. Joe got.
Weird they don't have a scoring system built in.
For the game, you mean?
They just have like 4 or 5 different stats.
Very similar to leaderboards.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, all right. He hasn't even begun, and he's using the cane and the mason chain. So he's using a mason cane.
He's trying to sit on the stool the wrong way.
That's not how you sit on a stool, cool. Joe. Somebody warn him. Maybe that's why he's walking like that. He already tried.
Oh, cool, bro.
Oh, jeez! I like ducked. I was afraid that was coming my direction. Oh, good public caning. Chug the wine, dude.
You don't look like a fighter.
Oh, the guy's just gonna stand there and take that from you? Look at him. He's just gonna stand there and take that.
He just poured it all over him. That's great.
Somebody was throwing a mason chain around the room. I don't think get any closer even.
Practice that walk. I want to see somebody stand around like that.
It calibrates your height, but it does such a tone. You hit the lady again! Don't hit the lady, man! Oh, the bouncer's after you. Keep your arms up. Keep your arms up. Protect your head. Protect your head. Oh, gee, look at him go. Ooh.
Wow.
Get him! Look at him crawl away.
Pew, pew, pew. Poke your eye. Poke your eye.
Oh, gee. Oh. That's 3 at least. That's 3 at least.
Wow.
Cover your head. Cover your head.
Whoever programmed the animation.
He looks drunk. He's like, I'm gonna get the wall here. Oh. Oh. Implementing good use of the bats. Ooh, I think that was a KO on the bouncer.
Can you hit the guys while they're crawling away?
Yeah, pick him up. Joe, go to the guy who's crawling away and pick him up by the seat of his pants, throw him through the window. Just a suggestion.
Oh.
Come here, you! I'm gonna throw you through the window.
Exit.
Grab him, quick.
Exiting's the thing.
Oh, he's already up. He's already up. You can't.
What? He had him.
Okay, this guy, the dude, sweater dude, Mr. Christmas sweater. This guy sucks. He comes at you.
Hey, it's Rhett and Link.
They all come and taunt you. He like comes.
Good mythical morning.
It does look like him, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just watch your
Oh my
chaperone.
goodness, that's Lassiter.
Get him.
Oh, he's got another bat. He's got another bat.
Because, you know, they just have those around.
It's a display case. Like, hey, remember when we won the World Series or something like that?
Oh. Speaking of which.
Darts, dude. There are
Super
darts.
Bowl.
Oh. I don't care about the darts.
Patriots.
I don't care about the Super Bowl. What now?
Patriots are gonna win.
That's not true.
Oh, that.
Want to make it interesting?
Because I don't want it to be true.
Oh, he caught that one in the face. Dude has a dart in his face. Joe is a savage.
He does. It's going there. He's crawling away. He's like, I need a knife.
The guy in the red shirt, you can't see. The guy in the red shirt has like a green dart sticking in his ribs. And he's just chilling there. And a black guy. He's just chilling there. Oh, he's bigger now. There you go. New level of drunk. It's freaking Popeye with the spinach over here.
Oh. That's fantastic. That's great. Look at that. Yeah, get back on your feet. Get back on your feet, son.
Oh, he's got the dart in his chin still.
Whoa! Karate kick. Get it. Get it. Use the walker. Use the walker.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Whew.
So he does get harder to pick yourself up. Like the drunker
what,
you
oh
get.
no, Joe, what was your score?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
He skipped it.
He skipped his score. He had at least 7 or 8.
Go 7.
Probably 8.
Well, you guys call it, or Joe gets to do it again. One of the two.
We can go back and watch the clip.
That's true.
I'll do it.
Judges.
Judges have reviewed the tape, and they also didn't see and don't care.
The ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Yeah. I think at least once a game, every umpire should just get a shrug.
Right?
Have you seen
Or
Brian?
pull the audience.
Have you seen Brian Regan's new bit?
Please pull the controller out from underneath your chair and vote on what you think that call should have been.
Everybody, hit me up in the chat. Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know what.
Call 800.
The heck am I looking at? Oh, it was loading.
Wow, his feet. He's looking at his feet. That's awesome.
All right, dude. Do you need to recalibrate your height and arm length?
I don't know if I need to. I don't think so.
Okay, all right, cool. I mean, you don't
Maybe I
have
should.
to.
Might as well.
Should you? Okay, all right.
How do I get out of here?
All right, hold on. No, I got you covered. I got you covered.
It's part of the experience.
All right. I just have to leave it, come back into it.
That knight looks like Boba Fett.
That's the game we're going to be playing last.
Wouldn't that be great if you could just fight it out with Boba Fett as a VR game?
Seriously, all you have to do is change the assets in the game to look like Boba Fett.
Disney needs to release the Star Wars licensing to a broader audience to allow better games to be created.
No, they'll just hand it to EA and let EA microtransaction the crap out of everybody.
And only make one kind of game. I want a Star Wars RTS. I want a Star Wars puzzle game. I don't just want a Star Wars shooter.
It was a Battlefront or Battlefield or something like. They had an RTS years ago, but it wasn't very good, and they didn't make another.
I never played them.
Okay, so all right, I'm not gonna give Matt the pro tips because Joe didn't get them. Forgot to say.
Drink beer.
Yeah, like how about you get big before you start picking fights? You can double fist it, by the way.
Oh, nice. That's I'm not gonna use that though.
Well, you guys have fun. My money's still on Joe. No offense, Matt, but we gotta get going.
Oh, okay, yeah. Your money's on Joe. Holy shit! Out the window.
Out the window. What?
All right.
So
well,
much alcohol in here.
All right. See you guys.
Way too much. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
See ya.
Thanks. See ya.
Chug. Oh, okay. All right. Now them's fighting actions. I wish I could get his view. How do I get his view? Oh. All right. Well.
It's actually cool that you don't have. I like the view that we've got. It's funny
but
to walk around.
I can't zoom in and see anything closer. I wish I could switch.
Where'd it go?
Arms up, guys. Come on, protect yourself. There you go.
It's harder to be incentivized to do that when I'm like in not real life.
I think it was a knockout. If he starts to crawl away, just pick him up. Yeah. Oh, jeez, he slammed him on the railing.
my gosh, I need to get me one of these.
You know what you can actually do? There's some play in where you're holding them. If you swing your hand over your head, they fly about 5 feet out from your hand in a giant circle. Because they're like elastic on the end of your hand. Oh, a solid hit, son. A solid hit. Watch your boundaries.
Red. These boundaries are so hard to get used to. Let's go! I can't walk!
I should have changed them to red. The boundaries are still like a mild gray. Sheesh.
Back to the balls.
Just wait till this guy does his chicken dance. I always wait for that guy to come up and start doing his little chicken dance, and then I hit him in the face with a dart. I'm like, here, you chicken.
Where?
Take a dart in the face. Sheriff Rowe! Oh!
Where's the darts?
How did that work?
How did I get him?
He just kicked Matt in the chest and fell down in the process. Who is drunker here? Poke him in the eye, that's just mean.
Poke him in the eye!
If you're,
Why is his finger out like that?
if you're real good, you can,
He's like, God.
if you're real good, you can elbow them.
That looks great. I'll show you.
Oh, sorry. Dang it.
See, he was injured, and his finger was replaced with a steel pin, and so...
What are you doing? Stay up!
You have to put your feet on the floor.
What?
You gotta put your feet on the floor,
I
son.
didn't know.
I'm saying this as if you should know.
Oh, that's number 4. I conquered 0 bars.
That was your test run.
Discover move.
That was your practice, so you get to go
Did it give him
again.
a score?
Collaterals.
When did it give him a score?
Oh, sorry. No, dang it. I'm moving elements around here. The score was up there. It's gone now.
Can I actually like play darts if I wanted?
Technically, you could just keep your own score and keep throwing them at the board. They stick wherever you throw them.
Okay.
What are you doing? Oh.
It is like being drunk. He's like, I'm not going to walk that way.
Why am I not walking when I try to walk? Yeah.
Based on my film viewing experience of Hollywood's depiction of what inebriation is, that's pretty much the only basis I have.
Uh-oh. Oh, you missed. Oh.
Get with it, guys. Come on. So close to
The bouncer comes over. Hey guys, what happened? Oh, yeah, kick him. He hits you in the face with a dart. He's not unconscious yet. You gotta like beat him unconscious. He's just down for the Oh, then now he's unconscious. This is
just let's attack him.
okay. This is your actual one with your actual score. So fight like you mean it.
Fight with fury.
He slapped you.
Oh.
He slapped you unconscious.
He did. He girly slapped you.
About that. Get over! Quick!
Is that like a healing potion, basically, or?
Why is it so jittery?
It probably doesn't look that way to him.
Yeah, it doesn't look that way on the actual monitor. It's my incoming video ripper.
Yeah.
Adjusted it. Jeez, he wasn't. He was just standing there, man. Come on. I like how Joe automatically went to let me chug one and throw it in his face, and then chug one and throw it in his face. That's like my go-to strategy. I'll just like sit there and like drink it until somebody comes up, then I'll throw it at them and use the. Whoa, jeez.
Ah, just kidding. I'm too close to the wall.
Yay!
Get him.
Oh!
Get him. He backhand slapped you.
I know, this guy's like some prissy accountant and he's like, you won't fight me,
That was sad.
He comes at you this way. The first time he comes at you, he does this at your face.
That'd be in a bar fight. Be like, I don't want to hurt you, but I want to hurt you.
In the eye.
Ah!
Yeah, here's mud in your
He's
eye.
still got that dark in his face.
It's like, dude, pull that out. I love how people are cheering. Who is cheering?
Oh.
The whole bar is like ignoring you right now.
Stay on your feet.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
All right, don't pull the trigger.
Hats.
KO's 6. Punches 41. Discovered moves.
Bars conquered.
Nuts,
Yeah.
splinters, tufts, collaterals, buzzes, and tosses. Interesting. All
I gotta
right,
get me one of these.
are we calling...
I think too much fun with that.
Oh, the best part is people are like, oh, we're just going to go into these computer games. Everybody's going to get fat, and they're just going to meld to their chair, and then it's like virtual reality. And oh, everybody's just going to disappear into these virtual worlds. No, you're going to come out of your basement, you're going to run around your living room like it's, hey. Yeah, I think it's a step up from hours and hours of Call of Duty.
Yes.
Seriously, if you can do this for hours and hours, which I've done sometimes, that's exercise. It's a freaking marathon.
What did I get?
You got
Hitting
6.
Stuff. The hitting stuff, I mean.
See, what you need to do is do
close
this
did
while
you
you're wearing a
I was like-
Fitbit.
I felt like I was really near the chat. Alright.
You were doing a pretty good job. You didn't clock your head on the table. I felt so bad. I wasn't paying attention to Joe, and he whacked his head on the table, leaning down to grab something. I was gonna do. Let's see. Hold on. Master GR. Stations box.
Yeah, pretty sure there's a little smudgy thing there. Can I use my shirt to do this?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. If there's smudges on, there's a microfiber cloth in one of those 2 mugs.
Ooh,
And
microfiber
don't, and
cloth.
don't rub. Just like do single swipes in one of those
Like
2 mugs. Should be
one of
crumpled up in there. It's very
V,
tight.
perhaps?
All right.
It looks like a ShamWow.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, don't do circular motions. Just exactly what you're doing. Exactly what
Orange
you're doing.
microfiber.
Do that.
You know, for
Yeah, you can't just like polish it. You end up with little micro scratches. Just wipe it off. That's perfect.
So perfect.
All right, this is when we get Grizzly
What?
because we're gonna do some. We're gonna do. We have 2 more events if you guys are cool with that. You good, Ben? Hang out for a
Yeah.
bit. Cool. All right, so we're gonna do Arizona Sunshine Survival. So it's zombies rush until you die. And
Nice.
then we're gonna do Swordmaster, which is the game on the thumbnail. So
you always put the thumbnail as the last thing you do.
It's a lot of games.
That's a general rule.
Cinco. Cinco de Quattro.
so right now we have. All right, so bar fight. We're gonna say what did we say? Joe got 8 and Matt got 6.
Mm-hmm.
I had 7.
Oh, okay. Sorry, 7 to 6.
It's a reference.
Okay, so. All right, just follow the calibration thing that it says to do.
Done.
Sweet. Oh, it goes on this side. All right. So just get comfortable with those. Yeah, it uses the menu button to teleport, which is way better than the trackpad. Grab the horde mode with your other hand. All right, hold on a sec, guys. Let me get this.
You gotta move, put the score down.
What's that? No, I haven't even brought the
can't
thing
do
up
it.
on the stream. I
There
also
you go.
have to do. Come on, this. Come on now. He's entering the game right now. So Bink. All right, we're doing. Go back one. Canyon, yes, Canyon. All right. Okay, so you get a practice round to remember how the darn thing works. To drop a clip, you press your trackpad, and it drops the clip in your gun. To reload, just bring the gun to your belt. So. There you go.
Do I gotta pull back?
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it switches hands. You can put it in your holster with the grip buttons, I think. Yeah, that that drops the clip. I think the grip buttons put it in your holster.
Oh, you gotta be really close. There you go.
All right. Well, all right. So shoot the sign to start. Ammunition appears on that crate next to you. Headshots count for extra.
What? Am I allowed in here?
You teleported outside the permissible zone. All right. Yeah, only under the tent. Just stay under the tent.
Grenades?
What's that?
How do I use grenades?
Oh, you don't have grenades yet.
How do I use
If you get a grenade, it goes on your chest when you carry them. You hold it in your hand, you push the trackpad button with your thumb to pull the pin, and then you throw it far from yourself. And after a certain amount of seconds, 3, not 5, not 2,
I'm sure
it will explode.
flawlessly. Do you know what that is? That kind of tree?
That kind of tree?
Yeah.
That's a stickerber bush. I have no idea.
If it's called a Joshua tree, I think.
Definitely a Joshua tree.
Oh, buddy.
All right,
Oh.
all of your ammunition is going to appear on that crate you were standing by. It's
Like
directly behind you.
Joshua.
Behind you.
I was just having a cookout.
There. So, that's where all your ammo is going to appear. So,
What do I need to do with it?
move it to your chest. So, grip it and hold the button and pull it to your chest. There you go. Turn around.
How do I reload?
This of all the creepy,
How do I reload?
you drop the empty clip with your thumb and move it to your. There you go. Of all the zombie games and all the spooky games, this one's the most frightening. Because when they're like on you and you're trying to shoot them in a video game, you just point at them and shoot them. But if your arms are past the person and you're trying to like aim back toward yourself to shoot them and not miss, it's tricky. It's freaking tricky. Man, the rendering in this game is so sharp. Doesn't look like that in the headset.
What's this?
It super samples for the output. It's a tennis ball. I don't think it's effective.
You sure?
Not as effective as bullets. Your health is on your arm. So it's like literally a little smartwatch, health watch. Thumb button to chest. Yeah, you should practice that.
Hey, you're right.
Don't shoot at her head. She's wearing a helmet.
Okay.
That dude with the helmet just bounced off that pipe.
I mean, stupid zombie doesn't even know how to walk.
Hey, what's this guy?
Oh, he's crawling. Kick
That's
him.
the worst when you're like, let me line up a perfect click, empty gun. Oh no. Yeah, when they have that yellow stuff on them, you have to hit them a couple of times. It's a stupid way of like adding body armor to them.
I'm ready.
I don't think you are.
Fetch!
I.
But I shouldn't have dropped that.
All right. I think
You know what looks way better?
I think a new round started, and if it did, that means there's more ammo in that crate for you. Eventually, there's more guns, so you can have 2 guns. They should start you with 2 guns. The whole point of playing a shooter in VR is to have a pistol in each hand, and to shoot like left and right at the same time.
I'd be so bad at that.
What's that?
You're actually the most effective way to use it is like straight in front of you. If there's like 6 guys, because for some reason it's actually quite easy to like peripheral vision, like.
I missed that last thing you said.
I'm sorry. I was talking to Ben. I forgot you can't hear Ben. There you go. All right. Well, that was good practice round. Here you go. All right. Let's look at your scores. Come on, everybody. Wave survived 2 waves, 25 kills. Nice. 700. Score of 700. 61% accuracy. Not bad. All right. Let's do one for real.
Alright, this is it. Make it count. Don't drop your clips. Accidentally.
Just do it on purpose.
Drink that canteen.
Yeah, the saddest part is every game has slightly different controls.
The real
So-
challenge is opening that tin can without a can.
With a gun.
What is this?
What is this magic? Ooh, I see. I see. He's going with the tennis ball primary weapon, and the gun is a backup.
I just want to hit one with it.
Dude,
Extra points.
with an aim like that,
That'd be
you're,
hilarious if they chase the tennis ball.
you're not going
That'd
to
be a
survive
great
the
thing.
zombie
It'd be like the pipe
apocalypse.
bomb from Left 4 Dead, but no boom.
Okay, quick question for you. Why is a zombie in a suit and body armor? Like when the zombie thing hit, the guy was like about to go to Comic-Con and he's like, well, let me just try on the armor first to make sure it works. While I'm at the office, I don't know why he would be wearing.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just figured that out. The zombie apocalypse doesn't happen all at once. He was in his suit when it happened. He grabbed the body armor because he was fighting zombies. And then he got turned. That makes sense.
Got.
That makes sense.
You're right.
You know, you have to have a backstory for every zombie in the zombie games. It makes sense. This is a little bit easier to aim than the John Wick game is.
You have a little more give on the area around their head.
You do, yeah. The hitbox on their head is a little bit bigger. Shot the hat right off his head. Oh, gee. Reload. Thumb. Oh, gee.
So they don't have like a Left 4 Dead push him away with the buddy or gun thing?
Worse that time.
You can hit him with your hand, but it's like super ineffective.
Does it get them off me for a little bit?
Does it what?
Stop them from hurting me?
I think so. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. I haven't played this one in a bit. I don't know. I don't think so. Like, there are no melee weapons. Why are there no melee weapons? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that seems like a big miss.
Yeah, you can pick up objects and hit them with it. It does, like...
I should have saved them. Huh?
Maybe. It does, like, minimal damage. Hitting them with, like, the lantern. There's like a little army folding shovel. Doesn't do any damage to him. Like, it does. You have to hit him like 100 times. I know, because I hit one 100 times, and it died. Like, seriously, there's an achievement. Kill a zombie with a shovel. And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know you could do that. And I grab a shovel and I get whacking this guy and I'm like, you're lying, you can't do this. I'm like hitting him and he's just looking at me like, yeah. After innumerable strikes with the jagged edge of a metal shovel, finally the zombie quit.
What on earth? I'm just gonna be over there. Don't drop that.
Look at him go, man. I'm like getting intense. I'm like getting tense for him. I wish, like I said, I wish they would give you more weapons quicker. It's like 4th or 5th wave when they finally give you.
What kind of other options are there?
As far as weapons, they have a lot of different handguns. They have like my favorite is they have a 44 Magnum revolver.
Oh.
Only has 6 shots.
This clip.
I think there's 7 or 8.
How can I check? Does it count?
Just shoot them until it's empty. Yeah.
Do they give you unlimited ammo or no?
Oh no, definitely limited. You can't see it. You don't see everything on his screen.
Can you see what I'm saying?
I can see that guy's.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He's a zombie. What was he doing a minute ago? He was trying to eat your brains. Now he's humping a container, and you're like, "This is strange behavior." Yeah.
Well, what do you put it there? Like expert.
What was he doing? Yeah.
Oh. What was
Just
that?
Ooh,
that was loud. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, don't erase your score yet. All right, score of 500 and 700. So we'll go with the 700 score in the score books.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, Matt got a score of 700. All right. There is a. You can take that off your head. There is a pad. There's a face replacement upstairs in the VR room.
Face replacement.
Do you care about my sweat?
Foam pad. Foam pad. There's a replacement face pad.
Alright.
Okay, cool. That's your call. It's your face. It's his sweat. All right. Matt got a 700 and a let's see. When was the last time you played that game? Ever?
Like a week after you got it.
Oh, okay, so like a year ago. Okay. Just as a reminder, the whole point of this.
I don't know. I got so low though. I was shooting zombies just last week.
The real life zombie killing battle techniques and talents don't actually translate into virtual reality the same way they would.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Prepare me for this.
Not completely, anyway.
All right. So Joe, just before you fire away and get your round going, just practice a couple times reloading your gun, because in the heat of a zombie scratching your face, it's easy to forget. The grip button is it the grip or your trigger? I forget in this game. Is it grip buttons?
It's a grip. Grabs the
It's a
gun.
grip. Okay, cool. So I don't know if you can waste your ammo now. I think you can. Can you? That would be lame if you could. So you push your thumb on your hand of the gun, on the thumb pad. Push your thumb on the thumb pad of the gun. There you go. Now move your gun to the. There you go. You just use your thumb to drop the clip and then move it close to your. There you go. There's a lot of ammo on the ground now. So pick up the ammo that's on the ground. Bring it to your belt. Yeah. There you go. It goes from the ground to your belt, and then from your belt to your gun. So. All right. That's about it. Don't die, and kill all zombies.
Am I confined to this area?
You're confined to the. Oh, I'm sorry. Haha. Teleport with the uppermost button above the thumb pad. The blue square actually shows you where you are in your space. So if you look at the circle, those blue areas are where your chaperone is. So it shows you you're in that corner of your room. So you can teleport and define this is where I want my play area to land, rather than just this is where I want me to land. It's pretty handy. You do have to stay up to 10. Yeah, so you're
That's cool.
So instead of teleporting, so you as a centered person are against the wall, and then all of your play area is inside the wall. You can be okay, cool, I'll line the play area up with that wall, and then basically makes it easier.
That is an interesting movement style.
Yep. Why are you grabbing hot coals?
Does it make it easier to kite?
I don't think you can.
Like if a zombie's hitting you, you can't teleport away?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think there's a radius where if they get so close to you, you can't teleport.
It's not like the Oculus Ring where you have a 25% chance to teleport a short distance away when somebody hits you?
Definitely not that. This is the Vive.
Okay.
This is not the Oculus.
That would be pretty great as a stat in this.
Yeah.
Like a VR RPG.
Yeah, there's actually a weird trick to the people with helmets, because you can't shoot them in the head, so you have to hit them in the chest. But then, watch your back, then you can't Well, I didn't say anyone was there, I just said watch it. Oh no.
I want to play Diablo.
Right. Go to the box. There's probably ammo on the box.
Can you imagine Diablo VR? You get swords and axes and things that have different stats.
Yes.
And armor and stuff. And then you actually go and duke it out, and you're dodging the incoming ice.
There is a game like that on
Fireballs.
here, but it's super early access. And I forget what it's called, but you've got a crossbow and a sword and throwing spears, and you level stuff up, and you run around hack and slash into finding pots, and you raid tents and things, and it's I didn't even finish it, but it's a first beta draft of the darn thing. Are you out of ammo?
Yeah.
Oh, gee. Good practice run. Guess we'll try that again. The trick with the guys I was saying with the helmets is if you shoot them in the leg, they go down. All zombies, you shoot them in the leg, they fall down. If you kneecap them, and then they start crawling toward you. In the moments while they're down but not crawling back at you, you can shoot them in the head, and the bullet goes right through their helmet and explodes like a normal helmetless head. So all of their armor stats disappear when you shoot them in the leg, and then they revive and start crawling toward you, and their helmet reappears. As far as the game's concerned, it's kind of weird, but it's a little trick. When they have big helmet on, you just shoot them in the knee, and as they go down, you shoot them in the head, and it's they're not wearing a helmet.
That's pretty cool.
Don't tell them; they'll patch it, and then my strategies will be useless. I have I have his sound patched directly into the board. So since I'm wearing earphones, I can hear exactly what he's hearing. And so when they come up behind him, I can hear them behind me.
Wouldn't it be interesting if you just got a bunch of industrial strength glue and put it in almost like a flamethrower, like a squirter and a hose? And then you just make this circle of glue, and then as the zombies start to crawl over each other, after the first layer gets stuck in the circle of goo, you spray another layer, and you end up with like an igloo of zombies around you.
So you'd end up in this igloo like this, and all these hands going like this at you from all around you.
I was picturing like that.
Good idea.
Good
idea, man. Very good idea.
Yeah, like a 30-foot radius, and them getting stuck in this industrial strength glue.
That's ridiculous.
It is. It's absurd.
Where did you think of that?
No. Not like a small circle, like a big circle. Come on, get real.
No.
Be serious.
Because it looked like the guy's foot was stuck to the ground, and then I thought, wouldn't it be great if he could just stick his foot to the ground, and then they would like kind of struggle to get out of it. And honestly, it sounds ridiculous, but that's how they get rid of rats and cockroaches and ants and stuff. You get little glue traps.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be like the humane way. Originally, we just had this like wire, like cut their head off, like set up those traps too.
Alright, but that looks good as an igloo too. Just a bunch of rat heads facing out. It's a pretty good message.
Alright, every time a wave begins, that box has more ammo for you. I keep leaning into the mic. So that box right back there, yeah, it's got more ammo now. And a grenade? What the heck? Oh! Dang, that was good. What was that, wave 3? 540. What did Matt get? Matt got 7? Oh, yeah. That was right. He got 7, and then he got 5 after that. So he counted his first score.
Oh, okay.
5.
I do remember hearing 5 before.
Firefight. Oh, wait. The heck? I wrote over his old score. Got 5 there. And then in zombie, Matt got... What was your score? It was 500, right? Or was it 7? It was 700. That's right. That's why I had it written down. And Joe got... Whoa.
You know what doesn't do that?
What?
Notepad.
I bumped this. Oh. Every program on all of Windows will do that when you push that button.
Your GPU is running at 60 degrees Celsius? That's not bad considering.
Oh, no, that's not even the VR one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the VR one is running at... Whoa! The VR one's at 71 and the CPU's at 57. It has been going 85 to 89 during games.
Wow, it's running really high, bro.
Well, my CPU is clocking at 92. And I didn't notice until after I was going to play. Yeah, and I'm like, what the heck is going on there? Don't know why. It just was.
That's not your super overclocked Celeron, is it?
No.
Whatever
it's my i7 6700. Anyway,
yeah,
shop talk. All right.
We get a radiator in that thing.
So for that one, Matt got 700 and Joe got 540. So let's see. Right now we are at Fruit Ninja. Matt won with 62 over Joe's 54. John Wick. Joe won John Wick a 30,622 over Matt's high score of 29,490. In Bar Fight, Joe won 7 knockouts over Matt's 5.
Matt had 6.
6, that's right. That's why I kept adjusting it.
My advocate.
Joe had 7, Matt had 6. In Zombie, Matt won with a score of 700 over Joe's 540. We have one more.
Let's get into the sword fighting.
I saved this one for last because it is the most physically exertive?
Exhaustive?
Yeah, it's exhaustive.
Exhaustive is better. Yeah.
It's exhaustive. It's the most physically exhaustive. You run in front of a car, you get tired. You run behind the car, you get exhausted.
That's not bad.
Really? I heard that one in grade school. I've been every couple of years I pull that one out and go, maybe people have forgotten that I've told this joke before. All right, let's go swords.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Joe's like, I keep a tally. It has been a while. All right.
In Alaska on the sleds, because you'd have to suck in all the air from the snow machines as you zipped around. Because the exhaust pipe's like right there, and you're on a sled behind it.
All right.
thanks.
We have one more event, ladies and gentlemen. This will be Sword Master VR. This was the second game I ever played in VR, and it is freaking awesome.
It definitely was one of the most popular streaming games to start.
Was it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of gameplay.
Master, that's an M, I swear. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right? Alright, put your hand inside the hot coals and pull the trigger to start.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, so you go novice. Put your hand inside and pull the trigger. Okay, so we're gonna do just round one. That one labeled 1. Top left, I think.
Expert?
Well, I've won in expert. I'm sorry. I know that's confusing. That shows you which ones I've won it in. But you're going to be playing in novice on that level. All right, so select your main sword and then select your offhand, either sword or shield. So main will be your right hand if you're left-handed or whatever. So put your hand inside. Careful. That will start the match. Okay. This is your practice run. Pull the other sword out with the other hand quick. There you go. All right, look out behind you.
Oh.
And you fight with swords. Do not step off the grate. That is your area.
I think you can step off the grate.
Because it's not his area.
Oh, I want that sword.
I'm just saying that's where the chaperone is. Dang, well, can I adjust this?
Is that for your own safety, or does it end the game if you step off it?
That's where the chaperone is. If he steps off that, he's gonna hit the wall. Like
Okay.
our wall. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Woo! Sorry. Nice.
I guess I'm not familiar with that term of that's where the chaperone is.
Oh yeah, sorry. The
Chaperone.
chaperone's a little wall. Sweet. Alright, he won. Pull the trigger. Good warm-up round. Alright, so go to novice again. Alright, so we're gonna do... What do you think we should do? The levels get progressively longer and harder.
Sure.
If you start with a hard
do something
one,
with the potential for failure.
well, yeah, but like a lot of them, if you just start with a higher level, they just start with like 4 guys, and so you like die immediately. So you know what? We'll do a survival mode. I forgot there's a survival mode. So do survival. All right. Before you touch the swords, hit select sword. That will be your right hand sword. Grab whatever sword you want. The stats, he shows stats when you hover over them. Some of them are really good at poking. Others are really good at slashing. They have a military style combat knife, which has the highest damage of any, but it doesn't have a lot of reach. Like literally no reach.
So you just come up and like shank somebody?
Yeah, I've had 2 of those before, and I flip my controllers around in my hands so the blades are sticking out that way. And I literally like duck the sword and like shank him in the ribs. And because that's where the critical hits are between the armor, and so like you duck under him and hit him, and it works. So and then offhand sword if you want to switch the sword, and then if you want a shield, you can do a shield on whichever hand you want as well. 2 swords are usually better because you can block with a sword as well, but you can't hit with a shield. So
You can't knock him back?
no,
That'd be ridiculous.
not as ridiculous as that sword he's holding. What the heck?
What's ridiculous is in Diablo 2, there was a character built completely around the premise of attacking someone with your shield.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, take that.
What? What?
What Ben said.
Paladin? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a paladin, and you could build it out to be a charger, and he would ram people with his
Yeah, they
shield.
called him like
And it was actually
chargins.
really powerful for boss fighting.
Dang.
Because it would knock them, like, had a stun effect with it.
They should make a paladin version of this game.
If Andrew were still here, he'd tell you all about it. He's all about that game. Bash. No, that's not what they called it.
Smite. Smited
What's
in.
it?
I don't remember.
I feel like I need to look it up.
So where's this set? It's like Transylvania?
No, it's like, I don't even know, dude. Dang, he's killing it.
It's like Hades.
How do I me change this? It's not letting me change it. Whatever. It'll do what it'll do what it does. Dang. Yeah, the poking in between the armor works best. Dang. 6 kills. Yeah, okay, this was a good idea. I thought it got harder faster. 2 guys. Let's see it. Let's see it. Watch your footing. Don't whack any of my stuff. Don't whack any of my stuff, Joe.
He's getting into that. Look at him.
Just keep your eye on the chaperone.
He's messing around.
Okay. He was like 3 inches from the camera tripod. You guys would have seen from 2 camera angles that collision.
It's all fun and games until somebody makes the fail gag reel. The fail compilation.
Yes.
I think that's what they call it.
Dang. Look at him go. I'm gonna overlay. I'm just gonna connect these 2. Look at that. You could like overlay that VR over the real him right there.
Yeah.
That angle was perfect.
That was. So, do they manage the camera then?
They do. You can adjust it, but it wasn't letting me click on any of the options.
Oh, no, that's all right. I'm actually enjoying that they kind of changed the angle.
This is gonna end in tears. Gee whiz. Whoa. I may not have drawn that boundary big enough. I'm distracting him right now.
Just jump up and tackle him if he gets too close to anything.
Tempted. When I was doing it with Andrew, I had to do that. He was like swinging. He's playing this game. He's swinging, like stepping forward. He's getting closer and closer to his piano. And I was running at him, but he had the headphones down. He couldn't hear me at all. And so he's like doing it. I'm like, Andrew. I grabbed the cable and I pulled on it. What happened?
I don't know. I ruined it.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I'm in blue lane.
Oh, hold on. Push the button. Push the menu button. Upper one with your thumb. Push the button with your thumb. Above your thumb. Push the button above your thumb once. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. They're still moving. They shouldn't be. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Just a second. We'll be right back. Dude, you are killing bad guys without moving. They're ramming themselves on your sword.
What? Really?
Yeah. Hold on. Did it stop yet? What the heck is going on?
Did the sensors cut out and it doesn't know where he is?
Alright, look out. He's alive. Look out! Weapons hot! Oh, his head was underground.
You're up.
Where's my other sword?
I don't know. It probably lost tracking. Maybe it turned off. Push the menu button. See if a menu will pop up. It's supposed to. There you go. Whew. Alright. I think your hand turned off. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties. He tripped on his cable and pulled it out of the computer.
I thought
the lowest divot button with your thumb turns the controller on. So whichever one is off, hold that button down till you see your hand again. Wow. All right.
So now we know how to become invisible temporarily.
Well, it was weird because it put his head like in the floor. So like that's where he was. Oh no, now we can't hear him. Why can't we hear him?
You have to select it as an audio device?
Yeah, I think it's...
Wow, he's making a mess of those guys. Whoa.
This is... Oh, wow. All right, dude, careful. Keep an eye on your score. Yeah, it shows you where your head was when you died and why you died, and it keeps moving in slow motion. It's pretty trippy. All right, what's your score before you restart? What's your score?
16.
How much?
16.
16. 16. He killed 16 foe in battle.
Wow, that's a lot of foes.
That's a lot of foe. All right, let me just adjust this real quick so that we can hear you again, and then VR display settings, audio, mirror audio device 2. That one. Can you hear? In your ears, Joe?
Yes.
You can hear the game?
Yes.
Strange, we can't. We should be able to. Odd. All right. Let me just fix this real quick, and then we'll be good to go.
Unplug it, plug it back in.
Yep. All right, you're gonna have to turn your controllers back on. I just shut the system off, so. And then I turned it back on again. There you go. Yeah, I have to say though.
I was so mad. I called Comcast, and that's what they told me to do. And I was like, bro, I tried that. And he's like, do it. It'll be different. And it wasn't different. I still had super slow speeds.
And Comcast? Did you still have Comcast when you turned it back on?
Unfortunately, yes. It was terrible. Couldn't get that to go away.
Oh, I thought you were writing. Okay, hold on. I thought he was writing help. Help me. Okay. We have this coming in here. It's going in there. Did it get unplugged, maybe? May have unplugged it. Hold on. Hold on. One last
try. I'll tell the Comcast story. So we sign up for Comcast. We plug in the modem. We sync it up. And we're getting 70 down. And we're supposed to be getting 250. So I complain. I go into chat, and they say, "Oh well, your modem is registered to someone else, and that's why you're getting crappy speed." And they told me the name. It was like Jason somebody, and I'm like, "No, I bought this myself. It's only ever been registered to me. You're crazy." And they said, "Oh well, take it to a store, and they'll take care of you. Take it to a retail location, and you show them that you have it, and they'll change it and sign it to you."
Sure, your time
we looked it up, and they say the only thing they do when you go to that store is they say, "Sorry, we can't fix this. Take one of ours for $10 a month."
Ta-da!
I know, and I'm like, "That's not okay, bro. I bought mine for like $60."
Stop talking! I can't hear anybody.
Sure.
What just happened?
So then they send a technician out to try to get faster speeds. $40 a pop. They send him out. Luckily, I complained, and they're not going to make me pay for that. He comes out, and guess what he discovers after fiddling with everything and checking and testing everything he's here for like a half hour already. He realizes that there's actually a typo in the MAC address, and that's why it wasn't giving me the faster speed.
Nothing you could have fixed.
Even though they were convinced it was like a hardware problem, they were convinced it was the wiring in the home. Turns out that the MAC address, 2 of the characters had been flipped. And that was the reason. And they couldn't figure that out.
I don't really know what that means. Could you have fixed that yourself? Like if you would have known about it?
No, because when they have a section where you hit add devices, and for some reason it said call. It would populate and say, sorry, you're gonna have to call to manage your devices. So there was no way for me to see what the MAC address I had assigned was, and there was no way for me to change it myself. And when we were reading it over the phone, there was apparently like a language barrier or some kind of translation problem.
Right, like letters and numbers aren't really the same.
Yeah. And so I was like, come on, guys, just put it on a dashboard. I can manage it myself and save you guys all this time and effort.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, they probably got bonuses for that.
Yeah.
One more happy customer.
Exactly. And the silver lining is when the technician was here, he was trying to increase my speed to get a result. So he like removed everything and really opened up the pipeline. So now we're getting over 300 down.
Yeah, buddy.
And he's like, technically I should go back in and dial it back down, but I'm not gonna. So you enjoy.
That's nice of him.
I was like, thanks.
Yeah, it's like it's like
awesome. He's a subcontractor that is not directly affiliated with Comcast.
That explains it.
It's like if the meter reader comes out to read your meter, and he's like, "Oh, you only use 200 kilowatts hours," and you're like, "No, I use 2,000." He's like, "Meh, whatever. I'll just keep it written like this."
That we would have gotten free Comcast if we hadn't said anything and just stuck with the speed we had and canceled our account because we were getting throughput and we shouldn't unless the MAC address is correct.
What the heck? All right. I appreciate you filling that space with that riveting story about your MAC address at your address. Joe is back in action. You gonna switch up? You gonna switch up your swords, Joe? Or you gonna keep what you got? I like those swords too. All right, this is Joe's for real. In which in case,
watch him die on 2.
If he doesn't get a higher score than 16, we're keeping 16. So stay put. All right. How do I?
The V kind of looks like a U, so it just looks like a weird spelling of the word noise.
Oh, where? Space.
Where it says novice.
Noise. It looks noise. All right, did it start yet? What's going on? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Go back to the main menu. There's a glitch in this game. This is like super early access.
They never updated it.
They haven't in like a while. Yeah, hit the menu button above your thumb pad. Yeah, okay. You have to actually start a real game. Go back to the menu. You have to start an actual match before anything will populate into the survival mode. It's very weird. Don't know why.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's weird. So just do novice and then do the first game, and then once it starts, back out of it and get back into the survival mode. Or just slaughter them all again. Your call. That's loud. Alright, you can just exit and go back out to the survival. It'll work now. Or whatever the heck it is he's doing. What are you doing? What's he doing? Oh. What the heck? I don't see anything moving. I don't know how he's selecting things. He's just like thinking hard and it's doing what he tells him. Alright, sticking with these swords then. Nope, he's switching it up. What's he switching it up to? 2 big ones? Two big swords? Sweet. Alright.
Thanks.
The only tricky thing about games like this is you can't do them in multiplayer. Because you can dang, dude.
You really hurt each other?
Well, you can make the computer's sword recoil to yours, but you can't make your friend's sword. You can't block your friend's sword, you know? So if I'm swinging my arm and you swing your arm and our swords collide, they would just kind of have to, like, give. Like wet noodles. Dude, he's got this down. Will the mouse disappear after a while? Oh, other mouse. You taking notes? Because he's kicking butt. Yeah. He's got the idea. Poke him in the ribs.
You studied this.
You poke him in the ribs or in like their shoulder area right here, between their breastplate and their helmet, or right up under the gut. And those are like the big kill spots.
You know what I just realized? I'm now old enough to have studied fencing for 20 years. Like
to revenge your dad when he was 8
in the movie. Because his dad was killed at like 11 years old, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then he studied for 20 years. And I was like, you'd be so old. How is that possible?
11 plus 20 is like too many.
It's too many. It's old. Yeah.
Which is funny because like you go back and watch that movie now and you're like, that's a dude my age doing that. That's not an adult that isn't me. That's a me.
Did that guy actually have 6 fingers on one hand?
Yeah, they wrote the part for the actor. He was like typecast into it.
No,
Every movie with a guy with 6 fingers, it's played by that guy.
Really?
Every single one.
He plays.
He couldn't get away from it. It was really a shame. Kind of stunted his career.
What's that, Joe?
He only showed gloves.
Have you seen all of the movies with 6-fingered men? Because I have seen every single one of them. And he is the character with 6 fingers in every single one. Of which there are 1. I'm serious, if you Google 6-fingered man, if you Google 6-fingered man, you probably get some weird medical black and white picture from the 1800s when they're like, oh, radioactivity's a thing.
That would be a best case scenario.
Oh, or a guy who's like, look, I got 3 and 3 more. 6-fingered man. Jeez.
Wow, he is tearing it up.
Yeah, he is. Oof. How's that cable management going? What? Okay. Ah! Didn't know that happened.
You know, it'd be a great contest. You live like the non-aggression principle or whatever, and
in this
pacifism,
game?
and you're just like, I'm just gonna fend them off for as long as I can.
You just Tai
like,
Chi
hey,
them.
25
You
minutes
just Tai
on that
Chi
one.
them to death so that they're like, you can't touch me.
Until I accidentally stabbed him in the face.
It's getting intense now. Watch your footing. Jeez, this is like riveting. I'm watching his kills. He's at 15. He's at 15. Is he gonna get there? Is he gonna get there?
Yep, loading it up.
He's at 16. Can he beat his score? Can he beat his high score? The weird thing is, everybody has a natural inclination to turn the same direction. Not like everybody does the same direction, but everybody only turns one way. So like either you will turn right every time you're trying to look behind you, or you will turn left, but you will only turn that direction. Gosh dang, how is he still alive? And so your cable ends up tangled because every time you turn around, you turn the same direction.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see how that works. It ends
Yeah.
up twisted like a braid.
It's so twisted that it does like the twists on twists, where it's like there's two like twists all twisted different directions.
I'm watching the stream because it's so much smoother than the.
Oh really? Oh yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, Google Play is not known for its frames per second. Or Plus, what is it? Hangouts? Google Hangouts?
Yeah, Google Hangouts. This game has the best like cardio of any VR game I've ever played. Well, think
You're
about
like
it.
running, but with your arms.
Well, it's like Zumba or something, but like better than dancing. You're like doing
Back
battle.
to the oldies.
Yeah.
Oh, someone should make a VR Richard Simmons.
Dang. All right, what's your score, dude?
They
What?
really should.
20 what? 23. All right, all right, all right.
You are dead.
I think Matt just rage quit. I think he just realized it's his turn. You're not fighting, Joe. You're. He just saw Joe slaughter 23 people. Like, Matt, you're up. He's like, ah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here. I'm not going in there with him. That was really good.
That was
There
that
some
was
skills
insane.
there.
That was impressive, Joe.
That was honestly.
On easy, that's about my score. It's hard to keep track. You can't keep track of. It's hard to fend off that many people all at once. Goodness, wow. We've just over 2 hours now. This is a good long stream.
Yeah.
Aw, Commissar Bear. Man, I'd love to keep watching, but it's 3:40 a.m. here, and I need to get up in a few hours. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and stream. Commissar Bear, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. That kind of commitment. Aw.
Yeah.
Dude! Alright, did you go get the other pad for your face, or are you good doing the...
No. I'm good.
Okay. That sounded like a no. I'm leaving. Did you hear me yell down to you? You don't actually have to fight him? Because he slaughters 23 people, and I'm like, you're next.
He disappears.
Yeah, I'll just stay on the generating side.
Okay.
He's hoping his beverage turns him into a monster.
All
I like how
right.
You have both like windows and mirrors and electronics and all this stuff in a room where he's going to be flailing like a madman.
I don't know how to move them, but if you.
What I want to do is they've just updated the software on this. While they're sharing tips, let me just share this one. While they're updating the software on this year, they're setting up so you can set up to 6 lighthouses, and so you can extend your play area up to like 30 by 30 feet.
Oh wow!
You just, like, you like line the area with them, and so you're like, as long as you're within range of a certain amount, or like make a big circle, I guess. I don't know, but
I'm gonna have to rent a storage unit to set that up in.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you lived in a nice enough,
instead of a gym membership.
if you lived in a nice enough place, you could just set it up in like your driveway, you know?
It starts at 1.
Just like do it outside. There's no
Yeah,
reason you
not in
can't.
Portland.
What's that?
Not in Portland.
No, like I said,
It
if
rains
you
all
lived
the
in a
time.
nice enough place, but like I was thinking about like the carport outside, just clear out the carport.
Oh
because-
wow, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That way you're only punching like cement bricks and stuff. And
Well, it's big. I don't know if you remember how big it is, but you
No.
pull back 1.5 feet from the things for the you set up the virtual wall. Anyway, Yeah, being able to
No,
do...
that would be great. It'd be a great space. I actually was somewhat serious when I was like, you're only punching things that you won't regret
How did you do survival?
breaking.
Survival's down there. It's behind you.
Is it different from novice? It's not like novice.
Oh, no.
survival?
Your novice is your difficulty, now survival's... There you go. Alright, so pick your sword for your right hand by select sword. Just put your hand inside the pot and click it.
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, they have a cutlass.
They do. They do. And they also have a rapier. I prefer that one because I feel like the Man in Black. You got that Man in Black sword there. But it has like a super bonus on stabbing and really bad slashing. But then you get to just like do fencing moves. So like you just parry and like thrust, and if you catch them between the armor, they're gone. Especially if you have two of those. Then you feel like Don Juan.
What's a perfect strike?
If you hit them in a spot like in their neck, between their armor, or under their armpit. So like you can slash them in the leg and kind of get them in the gut a bit, and it does damage, but you get primo damage for the. But this is your test. You can try a shield if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm just saying. Yeah, okay. Alright, be very, very wary of where the boundary says your boundary is.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Are you in the boundary right now?
This is like my controller's like in the boundary.
Okay, that's like 6 inches from the camera, so
Cool.
just stay back from the boundary as best you can.
Let's see about that.
We will see about that. All right. So, the games are tied 2-Joe, 2-Matt, and
it comes down to this moment.
it's not in the stone. It's making stone sounds. Gotta grab that other sword quick. So it comes down to this. This is Matt's practice run, or his first run. It's his first run. So his best score out of these 2 runs. Nope. You just swing them around. It's one of the simplest games.
I want to see him speed run. Do it.
So if he can get 20 above 23, he wins the day.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to watching on the stream because it's so much smoother.
Yeah, that is
If
pretty
I
good.
look like I'm looking down.
Yes.
That's why.
They come at you one at a time.
Did he do novice survival?
Yeah.
Come closer.
I don't think Matt was
There you go.
not paying any attention. Yeah, under their breastplate, under their armpit, and in their neck are the best spots to hit them.
Come on.
Damage is diminished if you hit him in the same place with the same sword very rapidly. Because people were getting like the hitbox was like hitting like 3 and 4 different hits from like one swipe just from like computer errors, and so people are just getting chopped to bits. So they fixed that.
Why is he just chilling there, Ray?
Who, him?
This guy.
You look so into it, man.
When they raise their sword up like that, get him in the armpit. When they're doing that number right there.
Oh, there's 2.
With a longer sword. Yeah, you kind of have to wait for them to come low to you. Or
Was
also,
that bad or did I win?
you didn't win. I mean, I wouldn't say bad because I'm trying to be nice. But... you need longer swords. So.
You can block. You can be defensive with your
Long
sword.
swords are nice.
Yeah, dude, that's true. The defensive thing is pretty. Ooh, jeez. The katana. Be man.
You should have made him do it on expert.
No, like 1 hit, you're dead.
What?
Oh, sorry. Keep going. I was talking to Ben. I forgot you can't hear me. Start that over.
You were saying?
Start that over.
You did.
I win.
We didn't even see the guy. Just off screen, this sword comes in right through the back of your head. Which is funny because from the other guy's perspective, they're like, "All right, you're first. You ready? Go!" And he runs out there. He's like, and they're like, "You win." He does it. Yeah, you win. Oh, that was easy. Nice. Oh. The physics on this are really funny. Sometimes you'll kill a guy and he'll like go like dead fish like that, and then you'll like hit him with your sword again just because you were like swiping or whatever, and you'll like get a really good fling on him and send him flying over that second wall. So like he'll die and then he'll just like whoa, and he'll fly over the wall, and all the skeletons clap and cheer. A good move, sir.
Skeletons liked it.
They like everything. They're just bloodthirsty. As you can see, they don't have any.
Nice.
Get it?
Oh, I'm like 10
Bloodthirsty?
seconds delayed, aren't I?
Must have missed.
No, that's fine, dude. Be on a 10-second delay.
What?
Okay.
It's still up.
Armpits. When he goes up like that with his sword, just jab him right where it's soft. Ooh, ooh, the mic picked that up. Your knee thud to the floor.
What?
I could hear on the microphone the thump of your knee on the floor, which is good. What were you saying, Joe?
They have longer health bars now.
Nice.
Oh, I never noticed the health bars.
Yeah, the health bars. You know, the yellow is what you just took. So it tells you how powerful your hits are.
Sorry.
No, he's dead. What?
Oh wow! I was about to be like, dude, watch behind you. He's not dead.
Same.
Gotta deflect them. Gotta deflect them swords.
How's that?
Not good. Not good. Not bad. Alright. Alright, here it is.
Slice and dice.
9? He's at 9? Oh, these guys suck. They're just awful.
I mean, they're really good.
Yeah, they suck to fight. Well, they figured it out. They're like, why do these idiots have shields? You know I can block with a sword, right? Luckily, this uses the Call of Duty style health system, where when you get hurt, you get kind of like red screen, but then once the red screen goes away, you're like perfect health again. Whereas
Yeah.
like the zombie game.
And actually, it's a pretty nice way to eliminate resource management from games where it would just be a distraction.
You are dead. Gosh dang, I'm like out of
You know, I
breath
have to say,
watching.
it's interesting to see. For some reason, Matt O looked a little bit more comfortable holding the gun and shooting the handgun than Joe did. But dang it, Joe looked so much more comfortable swinging those swords.
Seriously, when
and
the
attacking those guys.
Ben was just complimenting how comfortable you looked with the handguns.
Yeah, I'm more comfortable with swords than guns.
Well, like
Yeah.
when the first sword guy comes out and does that spin swing at Joe, and he just raises his sword, goes ching, and blocks it. I was
Exactly.
I was like, oh, he's already
Like,
a character.
It feels like that's his world.
You,
it looked really good.
Hey, you feeling good?
It was fun to watch.
Feeling good? I'm like, I was just playing that the other day, and it's 178 my heart rate when I was done with the survival mode.
Oh, I thought that was your score.
No.
So that's a long session, bro.
No, that was my heart rate when I was done. I took my phone and I was like, check my heart rate, 178.
That's
peak.
pretty high.
Did you set him on something? Where? Sorry, the guy is just sitting there with his hands above his, just staring off. Okay. Whew. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. So, all right, here's where we wound up with the scores then. So on. Wow, that is loud. All right, on.
What was Matt's final score?
Matt's final score was 11. All right, so on Fruit Ninja, Joe scored 54 and Matt took the game with 62. On John Wick, Matt scored 29,490 and Joe took the game with 30,622.
Only because you gave me three goes at it.
I know. I felt bad at that, but at the same time, as you can see, your first one was your practice round. We can plainly see from the numbers. So I know Matt's gonna be bitter about that for a while. Judgment calls. Bar fight. We think Joe got 7. We don't know. His score just disappeared. Who knows where it went? The FBI just misplaced 6 months worth of score.
Yeah, just oops, just
yeah.
beep.
I had no redundancy. I apologize. So Joe apparently won bar fight with 7, whereas Matt got 6.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But I think I got a bigger guy. One should count as 2.
That's true. That should count as 2. And then, last but not least, sword fight. Swordmaster. Joe got a whopping 23 on survival, and Matt got 11. That was incredible crazy, as they say. So, Fruit Ninja went to Matt, John Wick went to Joe, Bar Fight went to Joe, Zombie went to Matt, and Sword was eked out by Joe. Congratulations, gentlemen. That was impressive. And we have broken our personal record, as this is the longest stream we've ever done. Goodness.
Yay!
Stream time, live. 2 hours and 18 minutes.
And longest uninterrupted stream.
Longest uninterrupted stream. Holy cow.
You're right.
VR computer didn't lock up. Streaming computer didn't lock up. We didn't lose like connectivity. There was no buffering or any crap like that. You didn't drop out.
Zero technical glitches.
We had
because
zero.
The only glitch was him picking a plug.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That does not count.
Doesn't count.
That is not a technical
That's not
glitch.
count at all.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
All right.
no, that's fantastic.
There's blank space in my living room. That looks weird. It's the camera shot anyway. All right. Well, that's about it. Any final words? What was your favorite game to play, Matt?
Probably Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja?
Yeah.
Did you win that one?
He did.
I just looked at the scores, but I forgot. What about you, Joe?
I'd say Fruit Ninja as well.
Really? I played Fruit Ninja for about 30 seconds when I first bought it. And then I went and played this sword game. Fruit Ninja, really? Sorry, that's weird.
I disagree with both of them. Maybe because
I disagree with you guys as well.
What was the most fun for you to watch?
This last one was probably the most gripping, but the bar fight was the most entertaining. The bar fight was...
Yeah, the bar fight was funny, but the sword one was really fun to watch.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I like the sword... I like the sword one because it doesn't have teleporting, and it doesn't have sliding around the room. Ice skating, as they call it. Where you just push the button and you're I'm not moving, I'm sliding. It's awkward. Games like this in John Wick where you don't have to worry about that. And Fruit Ninja. No teleporting in Fruit Ninja. I guess I'll have to try Fruit Ninja. Well, thanks, Ben, for hanging out. I appreciate Amor Pizza and Eckert coming in earlier to join the stream as long as they could. Appreciate all of you guys watching who are watching. Special thanks to Commissar Bear tuning in from Germany in the middle of the night to watch this live. Yeah.
Sweet cheers for him.
If you've stuck it out this far, we really appreciate it.
Can I give out a special thanks?
Yeah.
Special thanks to Novelette, who also watched.
Oh, did she?
She was very quiet.
Why are you gonna be in the chat and not say anything? Thank you so much.
Lurking.
For watching.
Lurking alert.
All right. Well, you have friends watching. No wonder you did so well. He had his reputation on the line. All right. Well, come on. Where are you at? Here we go.
Before we close out, I have one other thing.
Uh-oh. Well, we're closing. Joe's running. Oh, jeez. Trophy.
It's the Matt to Matt trophy.
It's the Matt to Matt trophy. Well, that concludes the Matt to Matt podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Contest.
We appreciate.
That is awesome.
Dang.
By the way.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate all your viewership and support.
It's beautiful.
But that's it. So
it's been a fun year, guys.
It's been a great year. Fantastic year. And feel free to go back and rewatch any of the episodes. They're all locked in there. So maybe we'll have like a best of album coming out in a couple years.
Sometime this summer we should revisit this, and I should be there live.
Nope. Show's over.
Sorry. But I should be there live.